Hi guys, Darth Deuces here with another Star Wars The Black Series 6-inch action figure review. And today we're taking a look at a figure that I was not really expecting to pick up, and it is the Maz Kanata figure. I don't hate Maz Kanata's character, I'm just not a huge fan. You know, she's cool and all that, but not a character that I had to have in the Black Series. And I definitely didn't want to pay full price for this because, well, up here in Canada, they're $30 for a Black Series figure. And even though they give her a decent amount of accessories, I still feel like this figure's not worth $30. But Walmart had it for $5, so I thought for $5, why the hell not? It's worth it for $5. And I think just overall in Canada in general, the Black Series 6-inch figures are being clearance at $5, so definitely go check that out. Here she is in the packaging. This packaging is kind of beat up from probably sitting around the store for a while. We get the figure showcased in the packaging there. Maz Kanata, nice image of Maz. She's number 49. And then you just got a brief write-up which says the destruction of her castle has forced Maz to become more mobile and take a more hands-on and blaster-firing role in the turbulent criminal underworld. She offers help to the struggle against the First Order by pointing the resistance towards a mysterious new ally. So this is obviously a read-up to her really small role in The Last Jedi. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the packaging, so I'm going to crack her open and we'll take a closer look at the figure. Alright, now I have Maz at the packaging, and this is a pretty cool figure actually. There's a lot of good things going on with this figure. Again, I think that just the biggest downside is because of the size, and even though you get some more accessories and some larger accessories, or a larger accessory, I still don't feel it's worth the full price tag. But this is really cool. So the sculpt, especially on the head, is actually really well done. And I like what they did with the paint on it. Kind of used like this brown, orangish for her skin, but then almost did like a gold dry brush or something on it. It makes her skin look quite bronze and sort of shines, which is pretty cool. I think the eyes are painted really well. I got the orange in there and whatnot. I think it looks really good. You got her little hat thing sculpted nicely. And you've got the glasses which can move, which is really cool. And what's also really cool is that they actually magnify her eyes when you put them over the eyes, which is really cool. I think it looks pretty good. This one's a little off a bit. I wish it kind of went down a bit more, but no, it looks good. I like that. I like that these move. It would have been pretty stupid if they didn't, honestly. So that's cool. You got this pliable vest over her shoulders here, which looks good. So I imagine you could remove this if you wanted to, but I don't really know why you'd want to. The skull detail, you got the necklace there, and the shirt looks pretty good. Does a good job to simulate the fabric of the shirt. You've got the bracelets and the rings sculpted on her hands, which is really cool. This hand's sculpted in a more open pose. You got the belt here. There's nothing too much going on there. Got some stuff hanging off the belt and whatnot, so that looks good. And you got the pants, which look pretty good for the most part. I almost want to say this color of the right there, it looks a bit lighter than the actual pant leg color, which is a little weird, but I could just be seeing it wrong. I don't know. That looks good, and you got the shoes, which have all these different colors on them. So that looks good. It's painted pretty well. Overall, she looks really good. Sculpt and paint-wise, Hasbro really did do a pretty good job on this figure. In terms of articulation, she's also pretty good considering her size. She has a ball joint in the head with a hinge in the neck, and you look down a good amount. Look down all the way, really. And you can't really look up, though, because of the hat sculpt, unfortunately. Ball hinges at the shoulders, which move as you'd want them to. Ball hinges at the elbows move just about 90 degrees, I'd say. Ball hinges at the wrists. There's a ball joint at the waist. You get rotation fine. Slight up and down, but there's barely any, to be honest. Really good ball joints at hips. She can do a full splits, which is pretty impressive. But you can't move them back really at all. But they kick all the way up forward, which is pretty cool. Swivel cut at the thigh. A single hinge at the knee, which moves just shy of 90 degrees. And then a hinge at the ankle, which moves good and has a rocker. So she has some pretty good articulation for her size, so that's pretty good as well. In terms of accessories, she comes with a decent amount of accessories. First of which is the blaster we see her use in The Last Jedi, which we've seen this blaster with multiple figures now. It's the same one that came with the Lando figure, same paint apps too, and it also, one with different paint apps, came with the Death Squad commander. So, yeah, it's kind of your standard, blaster. But nice silver paint apps, and it's sculpted nicely. She holds it in her right hand. She doesn't have a trigger finger, but she really doesn't need it. She holds it just fine without it. So that looks pretty good. And the way that the hand is sculpted on the left, you can get a good two-handed pose going on there. So that's really cool. She also comes with the lightsaber hilt of Anakin Skywalker, which is really cool. I'm going to guess this is not a new sculpt and just taken from one of the other figures that came with this hilt, but I could be wrong. But the paint apps are decent on it, Looks good. And it does still have the loop, so you could hook it on someone's belt if you wanted to. I don't think she has anywhere that you can hook it, though. I guess you could kind of slide it like that if you really wanted to. I don't really know why you'd want to, but you can do that. She can hold it in both hands, so that's pretty cool. And then lastly, probably the more interesting accessory is she comes with the chest in which the lightsaber comes from. So it's just a big solid piece, but the cover is made of a somewhat more pliable plastic. It can tab in at the front there. It's got some nice detail, got some black wash to bring out the sculpted detail that simulates wood, which is pretty cool. You got the metal on there as well. Looks nice. You can just unlatch that there. It doesn't use hinges, just uses plastic. Bendy plastic. And then inside he's got some nice sculpt detail, just some stuff that she has in the chest there. And there's enough room so you can throw the lightsaber in there as well. And then there you go. You got the chest there. So that's pretty cool. Do a quick size comparison. Here she is with the Last Jedi Rey. And I think that is a pretty good size difference. I think Rey is about the average 6 inch, maybe slightly shorter. But yeah, I think that scales well. So overall, I think this is actually a really well done figure. It's just, for me, not a character I get overly excited about. And I still don't think it's worth full price, even though the sculpting and painting is really well done. It comes with some nice accessories. It's just the size still kind of sucks. That it costs as much as a full size figure. But if you are a fan of the figure, and if you can get it for a reduced price, I was able to get mine for $5. So if you can get it, I don't see any reason why you wouldn't get almost any Black Series figure for $5. But you can get it for like anywhere just 15 under. I'd say definitely go for it. It's a good figure. Good figure to have. Looks good, and adds some more aliens and different variety to your collection. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.